got some dating questions for the dating guru, the love doctor, if you will.
All right, go ahead.
So let's see what's up. Gender roles and expectations.
I don't really believe in gender roles.
All right, so well, then we're gonna get to that too. Should men always pay on the first date? Since you don't believe in gender roles.
It depends on who asks for the date.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean?
50 Cent had that
50
advice.
Cent said the same thing as well.
Yeah, you see the video, okay?
And you gotta understand, like, a lot of, not to bring up just the gender, I hate when somebody asks somebody on a date, and then they expect the other person to take care of everything. Like, am I funding a way for you to eat, or like, are we enjoying ourselves? Like, you know.
So has it ever been the other way around? Like, because to me, when I hear that, I can only think of like when a woman expects the man to pay.
So let me tell you,
does a man ever expect the woman to pay?
This is from my experience.
Here we go.
So I went on a date with Darica for the first time, and she paid. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, so there are women out there that are like that.
Okay.
And then previously, before her, I never really cared to go on a date.
Did you expect her to pay?
I mean, I didn't really expect her, but like she wanted to do it. Like, you know what I mean? And she told me she was gonna pay. Like, you know what I mean? There are females that will pay, and that's somebody that I know for a fact. Like, I'm speaking facts.
Okay. I think you were speaking lies.
No. I'm saying, because like there are females that'll be like, oh, let's do this, let's do that, and they will have everything booked out.
I've never seen that.
Like, no,
a
female will book a whole trip and get to the page where the credit card information has to go in. You be like, yo, it's for real like that out here. And it's just like, we're also living in a world where like females are being definitely serious about the fact that they're not putting in no effort in a man unless that's their man.
Okay.
Like, so like it's gonna be really hard to have a female pay for something for you. But then again, you have females that will like a guy so much they'll buy him anything he wants.
So it just depends on.
So there's really no gender role. It's just how somebody feels about you.
Okay, I'm mad at that. That's a good breakdown. How do you feel about women making the first move?
Depends how aggressive it is.
Okay. You want to expand on that?
Yeah, like it's not like you're not gonna catcall me. Like, you know what I mean? Bro, it's possible. Like.
So what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Jalani Lion for the 10 Lions podcast, here with a message for you. Just so you guys know, everything here that you see and hear are self-funded by me 100%. From the studio, to the cameras, to the mics, to the lights, the different platforms we're posting this on and whatnot. Everything is self-funded by myself. In the description and on this video, my Cash App, feel free to support and send any amount of contribution or donation that you would like to contribute to the podcast. It will go straight to funding the podcast, helping the podcast, and supporting the podcast. Even if it's $5 and $10 and $20, it will be appreciated.
That's $Jalani Lion 2, $Jalani Lion 2, $JALANI LION 2, JALANI LION 2.
If you rock with your boy, make sure you hit up the Cash App to help push and help the podcast grow. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's get back to the episode. Wait. If a girl catcalls you, what happens? What's the next move?
I'm good at ignoring things. So it's gonna act like it's gonna be like it never happened.
So is it dumb?
Like, you're not gonna see me like.
But when she gets more aggressive, she pulls up on you like, yo, because that's how catcall works. If you ignore it, that's when you pull up.
But I'm barely on foot. So it probably would just be like the 15 seconds of me walking to my car.
All right, so look, that's hilarious. So how do you feel about a woman making the first move on a date? Like, if it's a date situation, there's no catcall on a date.
Like coming in for like a kiss or
type
whatever.
Shit, like, yeah, whatever.
I mean, like, I'm a serious person. I'm big on vibes. So like, you can't try to kiss me if you know deep down I don't want to kiss. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people need people need to be more serious. Like, bro, they know if somebody wants to kiss.
Okay.
Like, if the whole date been horrible, because it's not like y'all just meeting for the first time and kissing and saying like, oh, hey, nice to meet you, my name's Avion. that's the end of the date type of thing.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? So, no, it's a dub.
So, all right. So look. So has that ever been the case with you or not?
What, like somebody just coming in for a kiss?
That it wasn't the
Like
vibes was
them
off.
them making the
first
vibes
move
were
when the
off,
vibes were off.
and,
Yeah.
I mean, when I was younger, yeah, like, you know, yeah, like people would try to holler at me and try to, not trying to sound bougie, but it's just like, I feel like the younger the girl is, it's easier for her to make the first move. These older women aren't gonna really do that.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean?
Okay. Yo, do you believe in traditional gender roles in relationships? So no.
No, cause like I was raised mainly by females, so like I know how to wash clothes, I know how to iron, I know how to do dishes and all that. Like, you know what I mean?
You didn't say cook.
I do know how to cook.
Okay, I'm just saying you didn't say it.
No, I was going along the line. I'm
Okay.
being very specific because there's people that could wash clothes and can't fold, and
Okay.
there's people that wash clothes and can't.
You was getting to cook. You
can
can cook.
I could cook. Yeah,
Okay.
I cook pretty healthy too. Like I cook veggies, and I'm trying to change my diet to like eating more fish, like pescatarian way. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I've been switching it up. So that's my thing. I cook very often. So.
You cook like meat? You were saying like.
I was about to
Vegetarian?
make some ribs today,
Okay.
but like I'm changing. I ain't there yet.
Okay.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. I'm changing.
Right, that's tough. Why though? Like, why would you?
I just want it to be healthier. Like I have a son. Like I wanna be as healthy as possible.
I mean, it's not McDonald's. It's not like Burger King. Like, if you make some fucking, I hope you make oxtail. If you make some oxtail, then that's like it's.
Who making oxtail?
You not making oxtail?
Nah, I eat it, but it's not expensive.
Okay.
That's once in a blue moon.
What about chicken? Chicken's tough. Chicken's straight.
Yeah, I make
Especially
chicken.
baked
I make
chicken?
chicken too much. I've been making like stewed chicken. You know, I fry chicken here and there. Like I eat too much chicken.
Okay. I get that. No, fish
Plus,
is tough too.
Kennedy's is close.
Right
too.
there. Is it acceptable to check your partner's phone, Avion?
Nah, because like you know deep down if your partner is talking to somebody else. So it's like, what's the point of like?
So if you know deep down your partner's, or you assume, because you don't know, if you assume your partner's
If you
talking
assume that, then it all comes from doing what you got to do as a person. So if you're making your partner happy, you know deep down you're making your partner happy, then you're good. If you want to check, like my phone, you could go on my phone if you want. I don't care. Like I'm not finna fight you about it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, like, you know what I mean? Like,
but you just said no. How you gonna say is it
No.
acceptable, and then you say you can go if you want, which is it?
No, I'm just saying like, not that it's not acceptable. I'm just saying it's not necessary.
Okay.
But if you want to do it, go ahead.
Okay.
Like I'm not the type of person to be dating somebody and then go through their phone.
Yeah, not facts.
Like, nigga, I'm trying to eat.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not. If I feel the need, if I feel the vibe to go through your phone,
It's a dub.
there's something in there.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, facts.
I'm trying to have a good day.
But so then you just gonna let it rock if you feel that way?
Yeah, because that's their business.
Wait.
Like,
All right.
Bro.
This brings me to my next question.
What?
Wait a minute. It's in here somewhere. Fuck. Wait, just give me a second.
Wait, time out. Let me ask you a question.
Oh shit. Okay, go ahead.
Will you go through your partner's phone?
No, I haven't. I don't. I mean, I'm not saying.
No,
I'm not even
that.
saying. I'm not even saying I haven't.
Will
in
you?
the past, will I? No, I don't. No, to damn sure not today. Just not because I'm afraid I'm gonna find something. Just I wouldn't want that in like vice versa. Like I feel like people deserve their own privacy.
It's a pride thing. You don't want to be that guy that, oh, I went through the phone. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of guys, but, oh, no. And then there's people that don't care. Like, they feel like it.
So what about women? Because I feel like that's more. I would assume I hear about it more to assume that it's more popular women going through guys' phones than the other way around.
Yeah, because I feel like it's more of like an emotional thing for females. Like if a girl thinks like she loves you like to the bottom of her heart, and you could possibly be talking to somebody else, like it's gonna affect them differently. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, damn, like she wants you, she's making you her person, and like you have the audacity to be talking to somebody else.
But Amy, I gotta hold you accountable because you say that you speaking facts and whatnot. So you're telling me like on wax. you wouldn't go if you feel like your girl, not just who you're like messing
my
with.
specific girl. If I feel like she's talking to somebody else on her phone, I'm not going through it.
What are you doing? You're just gonna let your girl do what she's doing? Because none of your business? All
right, so put it like this.
I'm trying to make sense of it.
I got a 72-hour rule. You got 72 hours to fix whatever you got going on in your household. No.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
Think about it.
I'm trying to listen. Go ahead.
There's always, if you have an attractive girl, there's always gonna be people on her phone. Like, you know what I mean? And she may not be taking it to the level of trying to link the person or be with the person. But out of the 100 guys that may hit her for the month, she's gonna hit back one. Especially if you're not doing what you gotta do in the house.
She gonna hit back one,
especially because out of them 100 people, probably 30 of them are guys that she's known from her past.
Okay.
So it's gonna be okay. Maybe this guy's not hitting me out of ill intent or trying to get with me. He's probably really just checking up on me. He's doing the how you doing. Like, you know what I mean? He's trying to bust a quick move. You got 3 days to fix that. If you think somebody in your girl phone, you got 3 days to fix that. A girl will ghost somebody that's trying to get in contact with her.
Right.
If you're doing what you got to do.
Okay.
So you got to really blame yourself. Like, don't get me wrong. There are people that are out here just talking to whoever they want. They don't care about the other person's feelings. And there are people that are just hurt because you're not doing what you have to do. So they're going to give other people attention.
So with that logic, is cheating okay?
Is cheating okay?
Based on what you just said, if you're not doing what you need to do, you just basically like validated someone like stepping out.
Like me personally, if I'm not doing what I have to do and the girl I'm with feels the need to go talk to somebody else, I don't consider that cheating because I know what to do. Every person knows what to do in their relationship. If you're not doing what you have to do, unless like this person's just nagging and they're trying to tell you can't get nothing right and you're really trying, that's what I would consider cheating. If you know deep down you're really trying to make that person happy and they're just out and about talking to whoever they want, then they're cheating. If you're just in the house really just doing whatever, not really paying your girl or your boyfriend any mind or husband, wife, whatever, it should be okay for them to talk to somebody else because you're wasting their time.
Well, all right, if I'm saying if they go clap cheeks, is that and they
then you're really messing up. If she feel the need,
so is that cheating or not?
Yeah, it will be considered cheating. But I just feel like cheating is a weird topic because like I said, if you're not putting in the effort for that person that you're with,
right?
Why are you trying to control them talking to somebody else? Like you're controlling that person. You know deep down you're not loving them correctly. You're not buying her flowers. You're not doing anything right. And then you want to bug out if somebody else gets her to the point that she feels, or he or she feels accessible to like take their clothes off. That's your fault. You live with this person. You're around this person way more than the other person they're giving attention.
I get what you're saying. You're blowing minds right now.
It's not really cheating. It's just like, yo, you got to get it together. Like this person gave you the okay to be somewhat theirs, and you're not fulfilling what you're supposed to fulfill. Like, you know what I mean? And I see females all the time online, they're getting flowers on a regular basis. Like, you know what I mean? They're always out with their significant other. That's how you treat your girl.
Right.
And I'm not talking like I'm the perfect boyfriend.
Right, no, I get it.
You know what I mean? But every person knows what to do.
Like, you're spitting facts, to be honest. To not consider it cheating is a little wild, but like, I fuck with the logic.
The only person you're cheating is yourself. You know what the girl wants.
So, listen to this.
All
right, go on.
You ever, like, I even heard this in a podcast the other day. Have you ever talked to a girl? It was actually a comedy show, but it's a fact. Have you ever talked to a girl and she left something out? Like, when your girl is telling you everything you're doing wrong, is she leaving anything out?
No.
Exactly, so you know what to do. The females are the number one people telling you exactly what they want from you. If you listen to that and then you still not doing it,
sometimes it's coded though. That's facts.
No, females are telling you directly what they want you to do.
Okay.
Like they're telling you directly.
So let's switch it up. I like I said, I like the logic, and I feel like if this was a clip, the women would be like praising you, but
no, and it's not even just the females, because males do the same thing. I'll be considered a nagger. If you're not doing anything that I need you to do, you're hearing about it every day. Like, I'm not letting up. I'm telling you every single day.
But if a man steps out on a woman because he feels like the woman wasn't doing enough, which is 9 times out of 10 the case, did the man cheat?
So what?
Or is the cheating concept still
What do you
weird?
mean, like stepping out, like fully leaving, or just going to have some fun and come back?
Having some fun sexually.
That's cheating. That's cheating.
Okay, but why? I feel like you were more apprehensive for women, but you weren't that you're not necessarily apprehensive for men with the same logic.
No, that's cheating in a sense, like men and women cheat differently. Like if a man goes out to just whatever, he's not. Majority of the time, the girl he's going to link isn't doing what you're not doing either. Like he's not. A man doesn't go and be like, oh, like let me go link this joint, or like, you know what I mean. A lot of men, they're just going to, like, excuse my language, to get a nut and coming back. If you're going to get a nut and coming back, like, that's considered cheating. Like, when a female leaves, like, if she bump into the right guy, she's gone for good. Like, you know what I mean? Like, a female, it's way harder for a female to take her clothes off for another man compared to a man just pulling his pants down or taking his clothes off for another female.
Right. Yo, I agree. Yeah. Everything you're saying is facts, and I feel like you're wording it like super well. So I can't wait to clip this down. That was a good breakdown. Yo, we might make it to the shade room. That was a classic. And that was based off cheating. That wasn't one of the questions. This is something we'll check out. Can you be in a serious relationship without posting about it on social media? I'm surprised about the pause because I feel like you would say yes, like immediately. But go ahead.
No, it's not even that, because it's like it's a weird topic. Like, you know what I mean? It depends who you're dating. Like some people, they get the reassurance from you posting them, and there's some people that they don't really care to get that type of reassurance. They just want you to treat them the way they want to be treated.
So what if you're dating someone that like wants that reassurance or gets that reassurance, but you're not that type to post?
I mean, like, she either has to like accept it, or like if that's the type of guy she's looking for, she has to find that type of guy,
right?
And vice versa. Like, you know what I mean? There's plenty of people that I know in relationships that don't post.
Right, that's a fact.
Like, you know what I mean?
And they're probably the more happier ones, to be honest. I mean, it depends.
It depends. Like, you know what I mean? If your girl needs you to post her to get that type of reassurance, then it's kind of just is what it is. But a lot of girls that ask men to do that are girls that are dealing with men that like cheat or like go do them, like, you know what I mean? So they just, and then like
marking their territory.
I'm really breaking it down too, because it's like it doesn't really matter. Like the girl, like I said, the girls that these guys will cheat with, it don't matter if you're on their page or not. Like, it doesn't matter if the female or the male, or if vice versa, or if the guys that the female will cheat with, they don't care if you post that guy or that girl. Like, you know what I mean? So, but if that's reassurance for you, then God bless. Like, you know what I mean?
Got it. I like that. I like the breakdown. What the hell? Which one are we at? I'm losing track of the questions. Can you be? How do you feel about dating multiple people at once?
Oh man. I mean, when I was younger, like in high school, like it builds character. It builds.
Wait.
No.
Oh shit, that's hilarious. Okay, that's tough.
And I don't mean like having 2-3 girlfriends. Like dating multiple people at once is like somebody that will like, skip around, and like you're single, so you could talk to whoever you want. It builds character, because like it helps you find the good and bad that you want in your significant other. So what I would call it, I would consider it like a whole phase. I feel like people that never been through their whole phase, it's really hard for them to find the person they really want to be with, because you don't know what you don't like in a person.
That's a hot take, but so I feel like a lot of times it's talked about on the podcast, especially from men, that a lot of women are out here holding more like idolizing Megan Thee Stallion and where not the traditional woman, sometimes it's referred to as a traditional woman, but you don't see women that like take pride in themselves as much as you used to.
They just don't get idolized. There's a lot of traditional women out here. There's more traditional women than you think. There's a lot of women. So like.
But why don't they get idolized?
Because you're not gonna see them where you see Megan Thee Stallion. It's just like it just is what it is. The traditional woman isn't showing skin like that.
Right.
A lot of niggas have traditional women at home and be dealing with Megan Thee Stallions outside.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean?
I mean, I hear what you're saying.
It's just facts.
Is emotional cheating worse than physical cheating?
See, that's like a gender thing, I guess.
Is it? That was sexist.
No, it's not sexist. I said I think. let's focus. Because
oh shit. Okay, go ahead.
I don't
think about it. Take your time.
I don't think a lot of guys emotionally cheat. Like I said before, like a guy will go out and try to bag a girl because she's attractive. And I don't really think females emotionally cheat either. Like they just reach a point where they want to move on. And if they so happen to move on with that guy and they don't give them enough time or give themselves enough time to see if this is a guy they really want, and they end up going back to their person, which is you, that'll be considered emotional cheating. Because, like I said, the females that I be around or I know, like they don't just up and be like, oh, I'm leaving my man.
Right, but that's what because their emotions are invested.
Yeah, like I think of it right now. Like if I'm dealing with a girl, like, and she gets up and cheats, like she's gone. Like she's already emotionally invested.
Right.
Especially like female, or the female I'm dealing with now. Like if she gets up and leaves, like she made up her mind. She's done. Like you know what I mean? That's just what it is. Like, so I feel like emotional cheating is way deeper because like if that girl falls in love with that other guy, you might as well just.
But here's the thing. This is where it gets messy, and it's like, so like you said, if a woman cheats, the emotions are invested. So it's a physical and emotional cheat.
But it's starting to reverse now too, cause I be seeing a lot of guys talking to other females, and then they go left and they dropping endless statuses about the female on social media. So they definitely got their emotions
right
in order.
But staying on the topic of a woman cheating and whatnot, because a lot of times it'll happen, not a lot of times, but sometimes it'll happen where like she will cheat because whatever is not happening at home, but then the next man doesn't necessarily was just in it for a good time, like wasn't really in it to bag her type shit.
Like this is my summary along of it. I feel like men cheat, but women move on. Like that's what I've been seeing a lot. Like the few times I do go on social media, like don't get me wrong, both can double back.
Right.
If they feel like, all right, like this is a good vibe, low key, or like she really got, like, you know what I mean? But like, you know what I mean? Or the girl will double back because, you know, he's coming how he's coming. But like, at the end of the day, when a female really cheats, like, and she's dead serious, like, she's not cheating, she's moving on. Like, she's moving on. Like,
that's a fact. That's a fact.
You can get lucky and link with her again, but like, she was that serious. Like,
so would you say you weren't doing what you need to do at home and she quote unquote cheats or moves on or whatever it is, would you allow her to spin back?
To who? No. Is this a direct question to me? Like,
Yes.
Nah, because I feel like if it's that deep, like I said, like she's gone. Like she's doing her.
But
like
she's not gonna. She comes back. She spins back.
Yeah, like cheating. Like it would be different. Like if we could. Like I'm very verbal how I feel.
Do you think? We
like,
on podcast talk.
No. So like if it's reaching that point, we already talked about her not being happy and she wants to go be with somebody else. That's not cheating. You already told me.
What if that's not the case?
Then that would be considered cheating. If you're just trying to be slick and then I end up finding out that you linking this guy the whole time, then I'll be like, all right, like you cheating. But if you told me deep down, like it's not working out.
Yeah, no, we're not talking about if she told you that. That's a conversation. That's a breakup.
But people will consider that cheating too, because they don't believe when the other person says, like, I'm not doing this no more.
Is that a rare case? I mean,
that happens often.
Where someone says, I'm gonna go fuck somebody else, or I'm gonna go link with somebody else if you're not gonna treat me right?
They be thinking like, oh, like he or she's just saying that because they're mad. No, they be dead ass.
Yeah, I would think you're dead ass. Like, I'm not gonna be like,
no, there's some people that would hear that and be like, all right, whatever, like, he'd be back later. Like, no, he's really going to fuck somebody else. Yeah. Like, or same thing with she, like, they be serious.
Yeah, we're not talking about that. Like, cause that's obvious. That's like, if someone says they're gonna
go. Obvious to me and you.
Yeah, that's a crazy case. That's a crazy, like, why wouldn't you think I'm not gonna do what I say?
People don't think that. They be like, oh, this person's mad.
That's different.
Yeah, cheating is a biased topic depending on who's doing it.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, even like I said, I watched a
depends.
podcast with you and Antonia, and like it's a very biased topic. Like, there's some people that strictly just don't cheat.
Right.
But somebody would call them a cheater because they said, yo, I'm done, and the person didn't believe them.
No, yeah, you're not a cheater if that's a breakup.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying from different perspectives.
Somebody that doesn't feel like you really breaking up with them, they say you're cheating.
Right, that's hearsay. At that point.
That happens a lot, bro. It happens a lot.
That's you're not a fucking TV person. I don't know how you're not a TV person. Have you seen Friends?
What, the show?
Yeah.
Like 10 years ago.
I never do it.
I haven't watched like actual TV shows in years.
Would you just be doing push-ups at the house? Like, what the fuck
No,
you be doing?
Nah, I've been playing the game a lot now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I play.
And you can stream and do that.
Nah, man, I'm not that good.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'd rather waste my time.
You can
privately. I'll waste my time privately.
Can a relationship survive infidelity? Can you? Keep asking.
Now, what you mean by that? We'll break it down. What you mean?
Can a relationship survive cheating? Can you spin back? Can the relationship be healthy afterwards? Can it survive?
Yeah, but it's like my visual on that is like when you wrinkle up a water bottle. Like you could blow into the water bottle and try your best to fix it, but them wrinkles are always gonna be there. That person's always gonna remember that you cheated.
No, that's not the case with water bottles. When you crumple some shit up,
crumble it up,
and blow it back, air back in, it's literally
no. It's not ever gonna be perfect. You could do it whenever you want. Finish your water and do it.
Nah, if you talking about a can,
same with a
can is not
bottle.
gonna be
same with a water
even
bottle.
with a fucking can. Nah, not with a can. But with a water bottle, it's the air it's plastic.
Listen, all right, so I'll even change it then.
If it's
I'll make
glass,
it easier for you.
Glass is the one you're supposed to use.
A piece of paper.
Okay.
If you wrinkle up a piece of paper and then you even iron it back out, it's always gonna have some sign of wrinkles in it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So
that's how your relationship is gonna be.
Okay.
Like relationships that last forever are big on forgiveness, but that doesn't take away your memory. Okay. You know deep down this person crossed you in a way you never expected them to cross you.
So that's we said never being the same again, but that doesn't speak to not surviving.
Yeah, but like if you deep down don't trust somebody, then is your relationship successful?
I guess not.
Exactly.
But there's a lot of marriages and relationships that literally operate like that. They're not the healthiest, but
yeah, because the female and male still chose that person because they feel like that's their person. And they feel like they're never going to find or love somebody the way that they once loved this person.
You know what's crazy? We're speaking from that perspective, and that's true. Yeah. But there's a lot of people that are with people they don't feel like it's their person, but they're just with them out of convenience and out of comfort, like comfortability.
Yeah, but at least some point in that person's life, you did something for them that meant a lot.
Right.
And even if they're holding on to it, like, oh, you're the first one to take her on a shopping spree, or you were their first kiss, or you took their virginity, or whatever. Like, they're holding on to that.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean?
We chatting on a different type of time right now. Okay. How important is financial stability in a partner?
Oh, I'll tell you, time out. Shout out Troy Richmond. This is his hat right here. I forgot to tell you.
Oh, okay.
And no, it goes with the topic. It has love on the side.
I've seen somebody had that on the NBA or some shit like that, right?
Yeah, I did see that. I reposted it as well. I don't remember.
Somebody from the Cavs, I think.
Yeah.
So break that down? Is love?
Yeah, but it's a lightning line. It was for Jeff McQueen.
Tough.
So I saved it for today. Shout out my boy. Now we shouting out real quick. Shout out my boy DJ for doing stuff. I'm always rocking his stuff.
Okay.
Shout out my boy Andres for his YMS collection. That's tough. Like, you know what I mean? And my boy Remikio about to drop the shakers again. I'm telling him to drop his clothing line again. He's a very popular guy when it comes to like dress and fly.
You said Remikio?
Yeah, that's my cousin. You probably don't know him.
Okay, what's up though?
Yeah.
Any more? Any other shout outs?
Shout out to you too, cause I feel like I was thinking about it, and that's why I posted that on Facebook the other day.
What?
Cause I feel like when I was like, you're underrated. Cause to me, like I feel like you don't really get your flowers. Like people do hype you up because you do good work painting and all that. Like, you know what I mean? And I see they were bringing that up into like the whole controversy thing that happened a few weeks ago. But like you doing a lot for your age, like, you know what I mean? To have your own business, to do your own podcast, to be like, you know what I mean, tattooing, songwriting, all that, like, you know what I mean? My thing for you is like, you just got to keep doing what you're doing. Like, there's a lot of people not doing what they want to do.
Right.
And like, that's one thing I love about Moment. We spoke about that. I'm doing it because I want to do it.
Right.
Even if it turns out negative, knock on wood, like, you know what I mean? I still did something that I wanted to do.
Right.
And then the people that really were involved and shown love, like they really showed that love.
Right.
Let me take time. I'm gonna share the live on my Facebook too. I forgot to do it earlier.
I mean, that's cool. That'd be appreciated. Yeah. I appreciate you because you, after seeing so many people turn like that, I could like it means more that there are still real people that don't have to follow the crowd.
Yeah, I'm not really. Probably if I was like in 9th grade, I'd follow the crowd. But you know, I'm grown now. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what up.
You know what I mean?
9th grade AB was a demon, but
right, like, you know what I mean? You just gotta do what you want to do. Like I said, once I heard about it, I looked over the comments. That don't have nothing to do with me. Like, you know what I mean? That's not how I perceive you. I know deep down you didn't mean anything negative. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, even if it was worded a certain way,
right.
I don't view you as like somebody that be hating or doing nonsense. Like, you know what I mean?
Yo, but the thing is, it takes 2 seconds to think like that. It takes like 5 seconds to like, wait, Jalani isn't that. Jalani isn't this. Jalani isn't that. But it's so funny to see, and I like, not that you'll ever be in a situation like that, but it's like, it's just interesting to see how quick people will turn on you like that.
Imagine I say something wrong. Like, all these questions about cheating and gender and blah, blah, blah. Like, it's we living in a cancel culture, like, you know what I mean?
I agree with that on a world stance, but when it's fine because obviously like I've said it mad times. None of the people that comment like that like contribute to what I do anyway. Yeah. But it shouldn't. You would think that it wouldn't be like from your hometown. Yeah. And the irony is that the person that we were talking about, they said they didn't like his hometown didn't show him love, blah blah before he made it. So it's like, it's mad ironic that before things take off, y'all are ready to crucify me. But it's straight because it's gonna turn around anyway. But neither here nor there. Yeah. Would you be comfortable dating someone who makes more money than you?
I'd be super comfortable. No. I'll be OD comfortable because I'm not like an ego person. Like, I don't care. I'm not gonna be like, oh, she makes $250, I gotta make $300. Right. Like, if you're doing $250 and you really rock with me, like, especially like this phase that I'm going through right now, and you can invest in what I'm doing, right? That means a lot more because there's a possibility that, say you invest like 50 out of that 250, I could probably give you another 250. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and even if it does go left, I don't want you to throw it in my face. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter. It's just stuff like that. Like, I know a lot of guys that like, there's no way my girl can make more money than me.
I don't mean, like, because I asked Darius the same question. He was like, yeah, I prefer it, honestly. Yeah. But I can't. I think that's so weird that if your girl's making more than you, if anything, that should motivate you. Be like,
it just depends how you live when she's making more money than you. Like, if she's making good money and you're just in the house doing nothing, like, come on.
But what if you're being a stay-at-home dad type shit?
I mean, I don't know. It depends how much she's making. Like, you know what I mean? I personally don't have a problem being a stay-at-home dad because, like, I like cleaning, like, and stuff like that. I don't mind cooking. But, like, there's got to be a way that, like,
you can do something.
We're making good money. He could go to daycare and we could figure something out. Like, I'm not just going to be like, all right, I'll just stay home. Right. Because now, say I want to go out with the guys, I'm supposed to be like, oh, babe. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you having a good day? Like, you mind lending me, like, $50? So I can go. Like, you know what I mean?
That's a lot of people get down like that.
But yeah, like,
a lot of guys we know.
I want to have my own car. I want to have my own things going on, too. Like, you know what I mean?
And she bought it for you?
It's like a control thing. If a girl would rather you just be home, especially me, like, I only have one kid. Like, why do I need to be a stay-at-home dad? Like, you know what I mean? There's no reason.
Classic. We having good conversations today. How do you handle differing religious or cultural values in a relationship? Ooh.
I mean, culture is very big in a relationship.
Yo, if you're on Facebook or you're on YouTube, make sure you say something to fucking Avion. I know you're watching for Avion, so make sure you tap in with him.
Yeah, culture is very important. It could be the make or break it in a relationship. Like even something as simple as like what you expect a woman to do around you or a male to do around you. Certain cultures, the man works, the woman stays home. Certain cultures, like the woman stays home and cleans. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's very repetitive. Like a lot of cultures are somewhat similar, and then there's certain. I'm sure there's a culture where the guy expects to do bare minimum and the girl takes care of everything else. It's just like. That's why they say, like, you know what I mean? Like, I hear a lot of people say, like, if you're black, date a black person, or if you're, like, white, date a white person. Like, you know what I mean?
How you feel about that?
I don't care.
Okay.
I feel like if I like you, I like you. Like,
okay.
I don't
As you should. I mean, yeah. that's especially as like as a love guru, it should be about the love aspect, not necessarily the race aspect and whatnot.
I deep down feel like the best relationship you'll have is somebody that has like the same health goals as you, but nothing else in common. Because you guys have to learn each other. You guys have to learn new things. Like,
so you think like opposites attract type shit?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, you know what I mean? And I just say health goals in a way, like, you know what I mean? I'm kind of big on health, like, you know what I mean? So it's just like, it is what it is, but.
That would be a dope like a branch or umbrella joint if it was like Moment Health or whatever. Yeah. Come on, guys, the ideas are there. So everything's in front of you.
Yeah, culture is very important. Religious, yeah, I mean.
Speaking of culture though, like, it's because obviously we were speaking really broad about it, but what about black and white people? Like the biracial,
like
couple,
relations?
Those.
I'm big on those because, you know, like interracial babies are beautiful, like, you know what I mean? And not that I don't like chocolate babies or I don't like straight white babies, like, you know what I mean? Like, when you mix two different cultures or two different ethnicities together, like, the babies are beautiful, like, you know what I mean? Like, God wouldn't have just made, like, white, black, orange, you know, Trump, and like all different colored people.
Right.
To not mix, like, you know what I mean? Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, we're put on this earth to reproduce. I'm not saying have a baby with every different culture. That'd be crazy, but like, it's just.
Unless you're Nick Cannon.
Yeah, Nick Cannon's the GOAT. He understands the assignment.
Right. So, but is it hard to handle with dealing with different like ethnicities, like not like with black and white specifically, like with white women versus black women?
You gotta be willing to learn. There's nothing wrong with having that.
You or the woman.
Like whoever is willing to date outside of their ethnicity or religion. You have to be willing to learn and accept. Like, I'm not saying be a cold-blooded Christian and go date somebody that believes in the devil. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? It is what it is. That's probably gonna be a bigger problem. Not saying it's not possible. You can change the person to believe in whatever you want. But like, say like. You're like, I'm Jamaican, so I'm you know, we're raised around like different types of food. So when you go date an American girl, she's gonna be making different types of food. If she's willing to learn to make whatever you like, and then you're willing to make what she likes, it's all about meeting in the middle.
Gotcha.
Like, you know what I mean? Any relationship could work.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Anything is literally possible in a relationship. You just have to want to do it. You have to really, really want to do it.
Right.
And that's just my take on that. Like, I would never say stick to your people. Like, nah, that's crazy.
I get that. I agree with that. So, are you willing to learn when it comes to, like, if you were with a white girl, if you were with a white woman, would you be willing to learn her side of things? And then what if you were dealing with a white girl who had a racist father? Because those are popular nowadays.
I wouldn't care. I'm not dating a father. Like, you know what I mean? But that's
a hot take. I'm surprised you say that.
No, I'm not, because I'm not dating a father. Like, you know what I mean? It's just, there's certain...
You don't think that would be an obstacle in your relationship?
Not necessarily, but it depends how far you're trying to take it. If, like, you're looking to marry the girl, then, yeah, it's going to be more difficult if you got to ask for her hand and stuff like that. And, like, but, like, if you're a true person, no matter if somebody's racist, like, they're going to see the truth in you. Like, they're going to see, like, you really taking their son or their daughter serious. And, like, they will come around. Like, there's nobody that's really stuck in a way. Even though they may act like, oh, I don't want no black babies around, like, you know what I mean? Tough. I've seen it in my eyes.
I've heard about it, yeah.
Like, there be certain white grandmothers that doesn't want a mixed baby, and that'd be their favorite grandchild.
Right.
It just is what it is. Like, you know what I mean? It just, like I said, they have to be willing to learn too.
Right. You know, yo, that's a good take. I can't get down with it when it's like when that is a situation, but fire take.
Yeah.
Hey, if you guys like this video, make sure you check out these videos where we talk more about music, dating, and real life situations. Thank you for supporting the podcast. Make sure you check out these videos and make sure you subscribe. Peace.